This is Clay and Ruthie from Popel's Backyard Farm. We've been on a kind of a hiatus since my videos of when I was laid up from my infection. I went to the doctors, had the operation, I've healed, and now we're going back to doing our farm videos. What had happened is I had a lower abdominal infection, and because I have type 2 diabetes, the sugar was feeding the infection and the antibiotics weren't working. The infection started out the size of a pea, and within 2 days it had grown to the size of a nickel. And so I went to the doctors, and the doctor told me that he didn't want to open me up or check anything. He wanted to send me to the specialist. So they sent me to the specialist, and he made an appointment for me for 2 days after I'd seen him. Well, by the day after I had saw my primary physician, the infection had grown just half the size of a cell phone. And I called the hospital, and they told me to come right in. And by the time I got to the hospital, it was the size of a cell phone, and it was causing me some excruciating pain, because what it was it was pus and infection that had been growing and growing, and my diabetes, the sugar, was so out of control that the antibiotics weren't working, and the sugar was feeding the infection, so it was getting larger. So what they did is they lanced me open and put a drain in there so it would drain the infection out, and then they gave me a different antibiotic to counteract the infection. So I went 2 weeks with a drain in, and then they opened me up a second time and felt around in their field, and they felt more infection, so they had me drain 1 more week, and then they set me up for an in-hospital outpatient operation. So when I went in for the operation, they cut me wide open, they scraped everything out, and then they cleaned it, sewed it back up with a drain wick in there, so that any last infections or fluids would be drained out. And then 2 days later, I went back, they took the drain out, and then closed me up the rest of the way, and then I had to stay out and heal for a week. And now it's been a month, and I'm healed up. I've had no problems. I'm keeping my diabetes under control with proper medicines, and now we can get back to business, farming, gardening, all the things that we love to do. Okay, so this is Clay and Ruthie from Popel's Backyard Farm, and it's good to be back, and we hope you still are following us on YouTube.